are four key delivery strands to our ESF programme. The most prominent strand is the commissioned work with the third sector, which forms either a pre-foundation learning or a post-foundation learning offer. The pre-foundation learning is essentially preparing young people to get wider engagement, access and inclusion for the vulnerable groups. The post-foundation learning would be more about those young people who are struggling to get into level 2 or full level 1 programmes in further learning or into mainstream training providers. We then have what we call a Year 11 transitions element to the programme, which focus is purely throughout Key Stage 4, identifying young people who are in school, having difficulties with their careers, education, guidance, and they are very anxious about that transition because they've made an informed choice that they want to leave their current training provider or school. We then also, through working with the local authority and our local economic partners, the decline in work experience was a real concern for a lot of schools. So what we have offered for all of our schools at Year 11, Year 12 and Year 13 is access to an extended accredited work placement opportunity for those young people. The final strand is some very, very bespoke, innovative activity around looked after children, young offenders and teen parents. I could sit here and talk about strategies and developments and austerity measures, and I think the project, despite having the aims and ambitions of innovation, we have been hampered somewhat in terms of the cuts, and it's been very much about protecting services that young people have really valued since 2008. I think one of the most significant values for the team here, all of our providers and some of the more strategic partners is the young person's voice. Having young people direct us, talk to us, be willing to become filmed and shout about their successes is testament to what we all do, and it keeps us well grounded in why we are all here, why we bid right and why we continue to do the best we can for young people.